Dealing with Mr. Fan again. Just kidding. Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. Please don't take it too seriously. But testing. Actually, no testing because it's already good to go. All right, here we go. Just the same little thing. All right. So, guess we're good. I'm gonna move this over here. Yeah, just move my fan. As long as it's not tangled, it's good. Some of the stuff for blocking my fan though is weird. Let's see. So, it turns out there's some wires going on. The wires are damaging my fan ability. Well, kind of. But there you go. I'm just gonna. Mr. Fan's looking kind of interesting today. Alright, well, I'm gonna deal with it. So, good evening, everybody. Hope you all have a great day today. And it seems that my ally has not been active so far. He has not been on so far, so I don't know what he's doing, but it seems that he's not online. Also, the path over here is gone. I don't know why, but it disappeared for some reason. Like, that's weird. Alright, what path was it? Oh, this one. Well, it seems that Roblox hates unions. Like, that's weird. Why does Roblox like deleting unions? That's just so weird, man. But it turns out that this path over here is gone, and I don't know why, but okay. So, as you can see, I've been working on the pathways. They're called habitat pathways. I only got one out of the... I think it's because it's gone. Yeah, it's not in there. I think it's due to that. I'm pretty sure, but it's okay. We still have another one. So what I did was union all of these, and then it will take a little bit. There you go. And I just name it to like path number 2. So this is the second one. We had 3, but the third one was gone, so we only have 2. But yeah. Also, if you guys were unaware, I actually did work on this game for a couple of minutes today, the morning. I actually said in the chat over here, I said that 741, the rover has been adjusted, has been fixed, and then it has been tested, and it was fixed. So the rover is now usable. So in order to check it out, you just have to go over here. Now it works. So that has been fixed. Now, I'm pretty satisfied with it, but there's still some problems with it. The first problem is that the player's not holding on the steering wheel, and the second problem is related to the player sitting. When you get off, it kind of glitches the player, and I'm going to get that fixed, so that's good. And then, you know, aside from those bugs, it looks pretty good, and Rover works just fine. I like it. It works just fine. Like, look at that. You can climb on hills, and it is affected by gravity, so that's awesome sauce. It's not the best, but at least it's something. As you can see, we can drive around, and yeah, now I am planning to add 3 weapons. I think they're tools technically, but one of them is a weapon and the other 2 are tools. I'll be adding 3 at the start. Everyone will have them for free because this is a Dream Jam game, so obviously we want to make all the tools available for free. But yeah, so I'll be adding a currency to the game, which is again moonstones. I think I'll add another one as well. I think I'll add moon gems or moonstones. But as you can see, guys, this is the roper. Is it floating off the ground? Kind of. It's not too bad though. I think it's kind of broken. This wheel right here is kind of broken. I don't know why, but the other wheels are fine. I think it's just this one that's broken. Yeah, it seems like it. I'll fix it though, but it's kind of broken right now. But yeah, aside from that wheel, it works just fine. I'm pretty satisfied with the rover. I was the one who programmed it. He did the modeling, so big shout out to him for that, but he's not online, so I don't know what he's doing. If he's here, that's nice. So yeah, if it's just me, well, that sucks, but I'll live with that. So as you can see, I finally united all these paths, and now they're kind of connected. Not really. I'll try to make my own paths, actually, but I like the paths. They look pretty cool. I don't know how he did this, but it looks pretty good. So I think what he did was like, alright, so here's path number 2. Alright, the orientation's kind of right. Let me just make it a little more accurate. Maybe 90. And then, it doesn't look too bad. Looks alright. Alright, and then this one, I'm going to round it to the nearest hole, so that way it looks much better. And then this one would be 0. 0. There you go. Alright, and position kind of looks awful. So I think I'll set it to like this, and then just -25, and then this has to be rounded as well. Maybe 9. Let's see. No, it's still kind of floating at 9. Maybe 8 and maybe this. Alright, yeah, it doesn't too bad like that. Why is there some stairs in there? That's weird. Why are there some stairs? Interesting. I'm gonna have to ununion and delete those stairs. I don't know why there's some stairs down there. There's supposed to be a couple. Okay, they're gone now. I removed them. Alright, and then this one right here is gonna... There you go. Perfect. Now I just need to union all these stairs again, which is not too painful. All I need to do is select them all and just union these baddies. Alright, there you go. Union them all. Even with the shadow bug, looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and name this, oops, I didn't, okay. Spaceship, landing pad stairs. Wait, is it lagging now? Yeah, this will start to lag, so that's terrible, but it won't be too bad until later on, so it's gonna be the same as usual. It's gonna be laggy. And I'm not surprised if it happens, because I know it's gonna happen. Alright, the paths are kind of broken. I think I will improve them, so let me just improve them, I guess. I like the stairs, though. They look pretty good. The habitats are fine. I like the habitats, but I don't like the fact there's a narrow piece of glass in there. It's kind of broken because the tree leaves are going through it, so I need to do something about that. Alright. Are they all called models? Models. This one's not. This one's a spaceship. I just have to name it spaceship. There you go. And then these are habitat areas. I'll call them habitat area. So that way he knows what's going on. Alright. Alright, so for some reason one of them does not have a tree in it. So that's interesting. But yeah, I will make some adjustments to the game. Alright, so I'm going to remove one of them. Actually, I'll remove all of them except for this one, because I want to adjust some of the changes. So this one's called habitat area. Got some grass. He didn't, union them, so I will be the one doing that. So you can see some nice grass. I think I'll make them into terrain, so that way they look much better like terrain, but that's just on me. So yeah, it does look pretty good, but I think it's better off to make it like terrain. So let's see, can I do that with the spears, or cylinders? Let's see. If it works, okay, it does work. Let's see what happens. Alright, it does fit pretty well. Actually, it does work, but it's kind of sticking out, so that's a problem. But it does work, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Maybe some sort of dome, we can put like some of the cool stuff like that. And then speaking of the rover over here, we'll make some improvements with it, so yeah. So let's start with the changes. So we got, I think this is a wedge, right? No, it's just an ordinary part. Alright. I don't know why it looks like that, but I will make some of the changes. So when the player spawns, they will go over here to the rover, and then, yeah, so the first thing I need to do is to add a wedge part. So I'm going to go to here, click on wedge, there you go, and then I'll go ahead and make some of the changes that will be necessary. So make this like metal, and then I'll go ahead and make it like, maybe this color, maybe this is good. And I'll make it like, maybe 45. 45 looks pretty good. I don't know, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And then I'll set the positions to the right ones. There you go. Excuse me. And then I go ahead and anchor it. And I'll go ahead and name this rover spawn area stair. Alright, so this is going to be the rover spawn area. And I'm going to make this 1. Alright, so let's see how big it's going to be. Okay, I do see a reason. It does kind of go through the terrain, which is weird, but alright. I'll do something about that. But for now, I'm just going to, ignore that and just do some of this stuff. I don't know what's with the terrain these days. Kind of feels weird, but I'll do something about that. Alright, so what I need to do is to move it over here with the rover spawn. And then I'll set the correct scale. I think it's, what scale was it? Let's see, it was about, I think it was 36. It's about 25. Alright, 25. So I might do the same. 25. Alright. I'll probably raise the ceiling a little bit so that way players have an advantage at getting inside. So here's the thingamajiggy, this thing right here. Go ahead and set it to the right spot. There you go. Kind of looks awful, but that's totally fine. Alright, why is the position so wrong? It's supposed to be this. There you go. And then the orientation's also wrong. It's not like that. I do whole numbers, so there you go. Alright, then what I need to do is to set it like that. Alright. Looking good. Alright, so let me just... Yeah, just change the music. Please. Please note this. Alright, there you go. That should be good. Alright. So then we have more to go for. So we got 135 for this one. Is that right? Yeah, it does look right. Alright. Oh, at least he made it metal. I appreciate that. But I will change the color, so better. Alright, let's see. The position is good, but it's not rounded. I will make sure they're rounded. There you go. Alright, now it should fit properly. The size is good. I like the size. 25, 1, 2. Let me see if I can do this down here. Alright, yes I can. Alright, perfect. That's what I like. And then the scale, it doesn't look too bad. But why is the position so different when I scale it? That's so weird. I don't get it. Let me just, yeah, just change this. And then, yeah, also I need to do one thing. Okay, there you go. Perfect sauce. Now I shouldn't have to worry about some strange stuff going on. Alright, there you go. So this one is going to be... it did it again. Why does it keep doing that? It just keeps doing that. I don't know why. It just changes like that. I don't get it. One of the weirdest things ever. I don't like that. Roblox, please make a setting where you don't have to do that. Why did you have to decide to do that now? It's so awful. Alright. Oh no. Physical. Yeah, geometric is better. Why did Roblox... Oh, I think it was because of the snap. Okay, I see. What? No? What? Then what causes this to happen? Like, why does it keep changing the positions to these numbers? Like, I don't get it. I think it's because of the... Where's the option to turn this off? It's so weird. I don't like that. That is bad. I hate it. It sucks. I'm being completely honest. I'm not trying to be mean. Why did they allow that? Like, why did they make it like that? That's so weird. Never happened before. Maybe it's because it's stuck on the terrain. Is that why? Like, here, let me show you guys an example. It's 0, 0, 0, right? Yeah, it just does that. I don't get it. Why does it do that? It's that one stud. It's supposed to go one stud and not some weird jumbled stuff. Like, who decided to come up with this idea? That's so weird. Maybe it's because of the orientation or something? Is that why? Like, here. It just... Alright, let's see if it does it with all the other parts. Does it do with this one too? I bet it's gonna do it on this one as well. Like, I think this is a bug. I don't know. No? Okay, this one's fine. How is this one perfectly fine? Maybe it's because I was moving around on the terrain and I guess it messed it up. I guess that makes sense. But still, that was kind of weird. Like, what's with that? And no, I'm not mad. I'm just kind of concerned. Alright, let's do this again, shall we? So I'm going to do the same thing. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. Please don't do it again. I don't like it. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Alright, it didn't do it. Wait, oh, it did it again. Like, why does it keep doing that? Roblox need to fix their stuff, man. Alright, this time I will not change the position of the part. I'll keep it as it is. This is obnoxious. Whoever decided to do that... Wait a minute. Okay. This part is not anchored. I think that's why. If a part is not anchored, it will do that. Is that right? I don't think so, but I will not change this, I promise. Yeah, just... How does it... Like, what is with this? Like, who decided to literally make that a thing? Like, that is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my entire Roblox career. They decided to scale it at an incorrect number when you move the part. I understand this, but this? They just... Oh, I think I see a reason. Oh, I think I found the reason. I think it's because I set it to, like... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I think that's why. Alright, well, I guess you can blame it on me. Because I did not know that. Shame on me. I did not know that. Now it's gonna be much worse. Oh my goodness. It took so long to figure this out, and now I finally found out why I was doing it. Now it's gonna be awful doing this. Yeah, this is a pain. Look at this. How am I supposed to scale from this? My goodness. Alright, let's see. I can't do that. It just doesn't work. Yeah, that's why. What am I supposed to... Oh, here we go again. It did it again. Dang, Roblox. Why do you have to push that in my face? Is that accurate? Is that actually that accurate? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I don't like this. It's kind of awful, but... Wait, no. Actually, I'll keep that. Maybe if I set to this, it'll be much easier to work with. Is that right? And then... Can you change... Oh, no, you can't. Never mind. Alright, let me try this. Let's see. Good. Everything is right. Except for the numbers. Because those numbers are wrong. There you go. Let's see if it does it. Nope. Alright. I think it was just something else. I don't know why it does it, but... Right. I guess it's my fault for not knowing. Alright, let's see. So I'm apologizing to everyone. I'm sorry. I just didn't know. Alright, let's see. Now I just gotta get this to measure with that, which is extremely hard to do. It's a pain to do it. It's feasible, but it's a pain. It's like, how am I supposed to do this? What am I supposed to do? I can't just set it to that, and this is just gonna scale like that. Alright, I have an idea. Maybe this. Can we scale on the ground and... Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But I still think that thingamajiggy is kind of terrible. So. It says, I would join you, but studio is not opening. That's weird. Alright, let's see. Trying to make a new rover spawn location. But this part refuses to work correctly. Maybe it's just a position, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Wait. Did it work? I think it did. Didn't it? Oh, I think it worked. Alright, good. Good, that's what I needed. I wanted to make sure it scales with the right increments and stuff. Alright, now I just gotta make sure it scales with this. Oh, nope, I don't want to hold shift. Holding shift will do that. Alright, now the rest of it should be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There you go. Building the studio nowadays feels like a pain. Back in the day, it doesn't feel that much. I mean, yeah, you have more tools, but... Yeah, there you go. Open 5 times. 5 times. There you go. So this is the new rover thingamajiggy. How long is this over here? Let's see. So currently working on a new rover spawn location. You can work on some of the other stuff. I want to make some improvements, so went ahead and made some changes. Right. Maybe like 50? Maybe at least 50. 50 is probably a good number for this. Maybe 50. There you go. Alright, 50. And then I got this pad, which will allow the rover. So I'm going to name this rover spawn area flooring. There you go. So this is the flooring of the rover spawn. And then we'll go ahead and add a new one. This one will be called the flooring. I think it's just going to be called flooring carpet. And then I'll make the same stuff. So, yeah. I apologize if I had to delete some of this stuff. I want to make sure the game is optimized. So, sorry if I had to delete some stuff. Alright, so, I think I'll do maybe 25. Let's say 25. I think that's a good number. Alright, maybe 12 over here. Maybe it looks pretty good, I guess. I have to scale this one time. Not too much. There you go. Alright, well, that concludes the pad for the rover. So now I just need to move the rover over there. Which is pretty easy. So just have to move that over here. There you go. Alright, so that is the rover. The rover spawns over here now, so that's nice. And we gotta make a cargo generator so it can spawn more rovers over time. So, yeah. Now I'll just move it to the floor. I won't actually make it like that. I'll just move it up a little bit. Alright, and then I'll raise it up a little bit so it doesn't break. There you go. It used to be a little higher up in there, but I'll make it like that so it doesn't break. So, yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of the jailbreak DeLorean, but it's not a DeLorean, it's a rover. Alright, then I'm going to change the thruster. I'm going to fix the thruster so that way it doesn't break. Alright, so in order to do that, I need to go over to that thruster. It's this one right here. The wheel of that thruster is broken. So that's why I'm going to optimize it. I think I have to set to like 000 and just, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and save that position so I don't forget. Alright, 000. I'll keep the same orientation. What the? What's this? What the? This, I never smelled that before. Alright, well I don't need that. Alright. It's kind of dark in here though. Maybe I make it a little higher up there. Maybe like... I think I'll keep it like that. Even so dark in here, that's totally fine for me. Alright, so then we got these thrusters. For some reason this one's broken, so we gotta fix that. The rover itself works, but the thruster doesn't, so... Excuse me. Let's see. Let's find that problem. Alright, let's see. I think I found it. So this one... Oh, I have to anchor it first. Anchoring is much more important. It's just the wheel itself. It's the only thing. Alright. So I have to make sure it's the opposite, so I don't want it to, like, have some incorrect numbers. So this one has to be 709. This one says 1709. I think that's right. I think I see the reason. There we go. Okay. Then I got the same stuff. Perfect. Over here, let's make sure things are correct over here. Why did they say 209 though? That's weird. Let me do 709. Alright, 709. 709. Is it supposed to be 709? Oh no, it's supposed to be 209. 209. So negative 1.209. There you go. Alright. All the thrusters were adjusted like that. And then 366. Is that right? 366. It's 384. Alright, 384. Wait, no. Oh no. Yeah. That's easy. Alright. It's 275. Alright. Good. All of them say 279, so I'll accept that. I'll need to reposition the wheels as well, because the wheels are also going to need to be updated. Alright, so I'm going to start with the back right. Now, what I do is change the position of them to the thruster, so that way they're anchored to the thruster, so that's what I do with the wheels. Alright, so I'm going to do that. There you go. Perfect. The next thing to do is to change the rest of these. So we got this one over here. Alright, this one is the back left. After the rover has been fixed, no function. We should make a moon crater next to the habitat, then make crystals, if you mind. Crystals. Alright, this sounds kind of complicated, but it might be feasible. We might add a pickaxe to the game, so you have maybe a drill. Maybe a drill, because astronauts usually carry drills. If they like mine on the moon, they just use drills, not pickaxes, because they're a little more powerful than pickaxes. So Sounds like a great idea, but I don't know how long it's gonna take till we finish this, so... Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take, like, the entire time. Maybe, like, hopefully, like, 2 to 3 days, not 5 days. Alright, but currently I'm working on some of the changes, so... Please expect me to be done by, like, I don't know, 5:42, 5:43, so we'll probably take, like, 2 minutes. Alright, actually it needs, like, 1 part, not 2. That's a good suggestion. I love that. Okay, so this one's the front right. I'm going to select the front right. And then I need to name this wheel weld. Wheel weld. This one is the front left. Go ahead and name this wheel weld again. This one is the back left. And then I have to name this a wheel weld. Wheel weld. And then this one is the back right. So that means we are done welding the thrusters to the wheels. So now it's time to weld the thrusters to the chassis, which are pretty easy. Just need to, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll just do these first, and then I'll go ahead and name them. So, yeah. Alright, so like this, chassis, there you go. I'm hoping my computer doesn't, like, you know, break, something like that. Alright, that concludes the rover. So now it's been fixed. Although we do have some of the things we have to work on for this, but it's a lot better than it was before, so I won't complain about that. And I'll go ahead and move that back to its spot. There you go. And then I'll go ahead and unanchor it. And the reason why I anchored it is to prevent it from breaking. So that's why. Alright, now I'll go ahead and save this. So that way rover is there. There you go. Let's see what we got today. Alright, there you go. So the rover has been updated, it's been fixed, but we still got the animations to work on, and the driver's seat also has to be fixed. So we'll work on those as well. So I think what I would do is like move the driver's seat just a little bit off the ground, and maybe I should make it a little smaller so it doesn't like glitch through the chair. So maybe like this. If it's okay, I'm going to remove the walls and move from around the rover place. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Want to update it anyway, so yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Alright, but currently I'm working on the rover, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Right, too garbage. Right. Oh yeah, it was stuck in the ground before, I remembered that. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to make it rise up from the ground. This one, I might as well make it show as well. There you go. Let's see. I think I'll keep it as it is. Maybe change some of the stuff on this. Alright, let's see. What does it look like? Alright, it doesn't look too bad, but I think I can like change the position of it a little bit. Maybe. Maybe like this. Alright, just move it like that. Maybe like that. Maybe I should like change the chair. Maybe the chair could be updated. Because the chair kind of messes this up, so maybe I'll update the chair, but I think some of the stuff is good on the rover, so I'll go ahead and like, yeah, let's see. Gotta make sure everything is at the right spot. If not, I will go ahead and change that. Let's see. My expectation is to make sure they're all at the right spot. If not, that's totally fine. So this one's over here. Oh my gosh, my computer is lagging so badly again. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate it when my computer freezes like that. Man, darn my computer. It's my computer's fault. Right. But I do need to make sure these are right. So let's see. No. Alright. Yeah, because I need to make sure they're at the right spot, but if they're not, that can fix that. So I'm like, Manny, just fixing the stuff with the welding, but with powerful tools. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these welds, and then update these light holders. So I'm going to remove the welds. Alright, there you go. Engine block, I think I'll remove the weld on that as well. The transmitter is probably fine. I don't think there's anything important about the transmitter. But the other stuff have to be fixed. So, yeah, I think the chassis is at the right spot, right? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, let me make it primary part of the chassis, so that way it can spot. There we go. That's much better. Alright. Let's see. Are they even at the right spot? Let's see. So that one's at 0891 and this one's at 909. Okay, no. Alright, so I need to change that. So I'm going to make it maybe 9, 0.9. How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this on the rover? Holy snap. So many configurations to deal with. If I do that, it would just look a lot worse. How am I supposed to do this? 909. Okay, so we have 26. Alright, so I think it's about 27. So 27. No, it's 17. Alright, 17. Thank goodness. Alright. So it's just only 17. That's not too bad. So 9, and this one has to be, I think it's 197. Alright, let's see. It's not too bad, I guess. Alright, yeah, that looks a little better. Not too bad. Alright, this one, they probably do 09. And then probably the same thing. Maybe 917. Oh no, that's not right, because, yeah, it's the opposite. So I think it's about... What's the game about? Excuse me. It's actually a Dream Jam game. It's a dream experience. So that's what the game is about. It doesn't really serve a purpose yet, but we will make some of the changes. So, yeah, alright. So I'm going to do... Let's see. So 9 minus... Why are you sleepy, computer? Just kidding. It's my thingamajiggy. It likes to sleep. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. So 9 minus 8. 9 minus 17 is negative 8. Okay, so that would be 892. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's correct. Alright, good. The next thing is to position the engine block to the right spot. Oh no, it's fine. Alright, but this has to be changed to 9 because it doesn't look correct. And then this has to be 3d6. And then other than that, it's good. Engine block's probably the best one so far, in my opinion. Alright, steering wheel. Steering wheel's not at the right spot. I'll do 0. This one is 8, and then this one's 7. And then the orientation has to be 0, negative 90, 0. Not 0, negative 90. That weird orientation. You probably get my point, but this one is just same old stuff. As long as I don't do that. I think it's just 0, 1. And then this one probably is 7. And then this one is 0. Yeah, that's much better. I love the rover so far. It looks a lot better. Much more adjusted. I think the transmitter will stay the same. I don't think there's anything that is bad about the transmitter. I think it's fine. Alright, the driver's seat has to be updated a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, just a little bit, not too much of an update. So I'll do that. The orientation's definitely incorrect on this. Alright, so then I think it's about 525. I think the position stays the same. Maybe 5. Actually, it'd be 5-3. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, the driver's seat? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, well, I think I got the rover adjusted. It's not too different. I did adjust some of the changes with it. I made some changes with the rover, a little bit, but not too much. Now it should be a little better than it was. Hopefully the orientations are not bugged out. So let's see. So this one was the chassis, it's fine. Alright, the rover signal is okay, I guess. But you need to update the positions a little bit. Whoa, oops. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to make it 242. I meant to make it just 2. Yeah. And then this one's probably going to be 5. Alright, then that's it. Well, this one has to be 2. There you go. Alright, and then other than that, it looks good. Alright, engine block is fine. Alright, light holders should be perfectly fine. Maybe some updates with them. Okay, the orientations are kind of awful. I think they're supposed to be 0, 90, 0. Is that right? I mean, they're not too bad, but they're kind of awful. And this one's probably the same thing. Alright, let's see. They look a little better. I like them. They look okay. They used to face kind of an awful position, but I'll go ahead and fix that. So, alright, and then these are the same thing. I have to make them 0, 90, 0. So I'm going to do that for that. There you go. And now they should be adjusted. Alright. While they may not be at the right spot, at least they look a little better. So, alright, then I'll do. Let's see. I'll change the scale a little bit. 1, 6, 4, 8. And that will be the size for. Actually, it changed for 1, 2, 4 because, yeah. And then this one over here. There you go. And then the light bulbs will probably stay the same, except their sizes are going to be a little more adjusted. I'll make them this big for now, but I'll choose something about them later. And then I'll change the position. Maybe like, yeah, this is probably better than what I've expected. So it's supposed to be like that. That's what I do with my life enemy vehicles, honestly. Alright, then what I need to do is to set this to 1. Let's see, so 1, 2, like that, 3, and 4. Alright, so they may look a little worse, but they don't look as bad as they did before. Alright, and then they'll kind of glitch out a little bit, which is totally fine. I'll fix that right away. And then I'll do that. Scale up a little bit. There we go. Okay, they don't look as good, but at least it's something. Alright, then we have one more to do, which is that one over here. So I basically updated the rover a little bit. This over here has to change. Oh no, that's not the right one. That was this one. What was supposed to change? I think it was this one. Nope. What was I supposed to change then? Now? Alright. Well, there you go. Now it's looking a little better. Oh, I think this guy's working on the astronaut, which is totally okay. So that was the rover. Looks a little better than it did. But now I need to get everything ready. So what I need to do is go to plugin, this plug right here. Then I just need to get everything ready. So I'm going to do light holder, light bulb. Very well. They won't work right now because the entire model is anchored. So that's why. I'm going to go ahead and unanchor everything. Oh, nope. Oh, I hate that. Every single time this happens. Oh no. Please don't tell me the stuff changed. No! Oh my. Dang it. Oh, I think everything moved. Okay, I think that's why. Oh my gosh. No! No! Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why I hate that. Please never do that. Please, do not ever do that. That's the biggest mistake you'll ever make, and you probably will regret it. If you make that mistake, that's terrible. But thank goodness that those were the only ones. Oh, nope, this one also got affected, and the engine block is not. Alright, those were the only ones, thank goodness. Steering wheels are probably fine. Nope. Oh my gosh. I hate it when that happens. So I'm gonna have to literally change them again. Man, this sucks, but I'll live with it. Biggest mistake ever. I mean, it's not too much of a deal, but still, it kind of annoys me when that happens, and you can't undo it, so yeah. Alright, well, I gotta rework on the vehicle again. My gosh, you can probably blame me for that. Sorry. Alright. And just... Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to put it in this. Oh no, shouldn't do that. Never mind. I think it's 716. Is that right? Maybe? Yeah, kind of, but has to be a little more adjusted. Like, maybe like that. Well, no, didn't mean to do that. Oopsie daisies. Let's see. The pathway. Alright, it did kind of connect to the staircase. That's a little better. I like that. Alright, this right here is still not finished. I gotta work on that. Where's my rover? It's over here. Alright. There you go. So this rover is going to be updated again because I accidentally had welds on my rover. That's why. Only some of the stuff were affected. Some of it weren't, so that's good. Alright, so I have to do it again. Man, I don't like Roblox doing that to me. It sucks, but I have to live with it. Alright, so I got that fixed. Maybe I should make it like a blue color for the rover seat. It's okay like that. Alright, let's see. So the next thing to do is to update the light holders again, because I made a mistake. My goodness gracious. It's going to be so terrifying. Alright, let's see. 4, maybe just... No, it's kind of sticking out. That's probably not a good idea. Maybe 4-1 at least. Yeah, a little better, but no. Maybe like that. And then, there you go. And then positive on this side. Oh no, that's not the right one. I didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be this one. There you go. Alright. And in these light bulbs... Why does my phone turn off every single time? That's so weird. Alright. Perfect, but... Now I just have to scale out at the right spot. If I do that, it just look a little worse. Just being honest. And there we go. Alright, got that. Just gotta do this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we're gonna do this. There we go. Alright, so far so good. The rover is almost complete. Just got some of the other stuff to work on. Steering wheel has been adjusted. The engine block has not been adjusted. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think it's like this. Oh my gosh. No. Didn't mean to do that. Oops. Maybe this one has to be 1. And then this one could be 3. No, maybe 3 that 4. No, a little more, I guess. Did that help? Okay, it did. Look, sort of. Because that is still kind of sticking out. Alright, I just gotta move that inside. Which is not too hard. And perfect. Alright, now the rover is almost done. It's got the transmitter. Gotta do the same stuff again. Yeah, 0 is probably much better than, I don't know, probably 3. We get a little closer. Alright, the rover has been fixed, officially. Now, this time there are no welds in it, so that means it shouldn't break when I... Alright, I'm gonna save it so that way it doesn't do anything bad again. Alright, hopefully it doesn't break. Alright, good. The thrusters won't affect the ether because they're only connected to the wheels and the chassis, so that's good. Alright, so I have to do the same exact thing as I did yesterday, and hopefully it's not too painful. Not a lot of stuff this time, but it'll still take a little while. Oh no, it's gonna lag a lot again. I bet. I'm not surprised if it does happen, because I know it loves to do that, so. Alright, just gonna do this. There you go. Alright, 6 o'clock in the night. Holy snap, it's 6 o'clock, yet it's still clear outside. And then we have daylight saving time, and then it's going to be much brighter outside than during the night. Holy snap, that's going to be peaceful. We're in peaceful mode. Alright, they got more welds. Gotta do this one. Hopefully it doesn't inactivate this one. Good. Alright, that's attended. Alright, and then I have to do the same thing for this one. Because if I do the reverse, then this one will break. So that's why. Alright. Then I have to connect the steering wheel to the steering wheel piece. And then I need to connect the steering wheel piece. Oh no, that's not a good idea. I need to connect the piece to the wheel. And then I need to connect the piece to the engine block. There you go, that's much better. And then that's it. All of these have been adjusted again, and the rover has been fixed. So that means we can now run it for a test drive again. Also, something else is going on. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Well, I only wanted this. Perfect. Now the rover has been fixed again. Now we are able to test drive it. Hopefully it doesn't do anything bad again. Alright, so that was the rover. Why is it slightly floating off the ground? Okay, that was not intended. It's not supposed to be floating off the ground. I only want it a little bit off the ground, not too much. Like that. Maybe at least like that. Not too much off the ground. Alright, perfect. Now the rover has been fixed, and now I'm able to work on the other stuff, so that's good. And not too much changed about this over here. There's a cave in here, so if you want to check it out, there you go. But I do not recommend falling in there, because that's going to be kind of bad. So now that I got that ready, I'm going to go ahead and, well, work on the rover area. So this one's going to be much easier than the other stuff. So that's awesome sauce. I'm going to go ahead and do the walls. The walls are easy as pie. So I got to do this. Like, who needs Blender to make a Dream Jam Roblox game? You can do this without Blender. I'm being honest. And you can do this on a laggy computer as well. So that's a big plus right there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure everything's right. There you go. Maybe diamond plate. With a better color. Like that. Okay. Also, excuse me. Alright. And then I'll raise it up a little bit, so that way it's like a little easier to like go through. So yeah. And then I'll go ahead and I don't want it outside. I want it inside. Thank you so much, but I do still have some bug, some little bug. But not too much. There we go. All right. Well, aside from the stair not being visible on these two sides, looks pretty good. Alright, then I need to do the same thing on one more side, and then I'll be good to go. So, let's see, this one was, okay, so it was about 2/5. So we gotta do the same thing right here, is that right? Yeah, alright. So 2/5, scale it over here, and perfecto. I go over here, do the same thing. There you go. Alright, well, it's almost complete, but we still got some stuff to work on. The next thing is to fix the lights on the light holder, because the lights are facing backwards. I just noticed that already. There we go. Okay, they have been fixed now. So they were backwards, but I fixed them. Cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it. God bless all of you who are watching this too. It helps me a lot. Me and Corrupted Jax were working so hard on this game. Yeah, it's not done yet. We still got a lot of stuff to work on. But thank you for the appreciation if you are in the stream. I really appreciate it. We are taking our time working on this. And then sometimes I'll be the one active, and other times he'll be the one active. So that's awesome sauce. Alright. And then I'm mainly the one who's like, yeah, updating most of the stuff, but he also does update some of the stuff as well, so we both share a good amount of stuff update. So yeah. And then maybe like this, I guess. With some details on it, so it doesn't look too bad. Looks nice. Alright. Maybe I should like change the size a little bit. So I think maybe like 5 more studs off, maybe like 2.5, like that, and then this one could be like 2.5 more as well. It looks like a hut, but it looks a little better. Big improvement from the previous. I love it. Super satisfying to watch too. So that was the rover area. I do want to anchor. No, I meant not anchor. Sorry. I do want to like make these union, but for now I'm just gonna do the other stuff. So this one is the ceiling, with the ceiling right there, and then we got the room in here. Maybe I should add some decorations to it rather than just make it bland. So that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe add some decoration. So like, let's see, maybe like this, I guess. And then I'll go ahead and scale that, fit like that. Go ahead and make sure the stingy-majiggy fits well. Maybe make it out of fabric. And then a blue color to match with our pretty nice generic theme. The blue color. Catton's color. Catton's color. And then we got this scale. And I'll go ahead and call this a rover spawn area decoration. So yeah, and then we got the other side to do. This one over here. Alright, and then, yeah, we don't want to make it look boring, so that's why I'm going to be making it look much better than it does right now. And remember this game, like, having just a spaceship on the floor, and now it's actually on the pad, so I love that. It's much better than it was before. And I can't believe I did such a good job on the pad, and then he's doing a great job doing the other stuff too. Whoops, I didn't mean to have that again. It does that every single time. So every now and then I have to move my mouse with my phone, which is kind of sucky, but alright. Alright, then we got these. A couple more to add. So we got these. Maybe make it like maybe a bright red. Not a dark one, but pretty bright red. Like that. Oops. Alright, there you go. Awesome sauce. So far, we got most of it done. This room is looking much better. I love it, but we still got some stuff to add. Oops, I need to select all of this before I do that. No, I only want the, yeah, this is much better. What's this? You have Roblox Studio on iPad? Actually, no, because I'm also using my computer. I'm using my computer, mirrored it to my phone, and then I can stream from my phone, and then, yeah. So, no, I didn't get it on my iPad or my phone. It's from my computer, so, yeah. And that would be cool, though, but it's not possible right now, and I don't know why. Even if you have a keyboard and mouse for your phone, you can't use Studio, which I think is kind of weird, but I think I see why. Because it doesn't have the compatibility to support, you know, those games with a portable performance to price ratio, I guess, maybe. So yeah. Then maybe this would be minty color, pastel green. All right, there you go. The thingamajiggy is almost done. Still got a couple more stuff to add. I got a light to add, and then we'll be good to go. And I love the room. It looks much better than it did. So yeah, it's like a garage, an advanced jailbreak garage. Some decorations. And then, yeah. And then add more of these. Right there. I think I'm good. There you go. Those are the decorations right there. I love them. They look amazing. So, what I'm going to do now is union all these decorations. And then I'll go ahead and name them. I think they're banners. Pretty sure. So, I'm going to name them Rover Spawn Area Banners. They kind of do look like banners, so that's why. And then I'll go ahead and make sure that this is set to this. Maybe I'll make them non-collidable so that way, like, there's not many glitches occurring. So, yeah. And then there you go. The next thing to do is to add a light in here. And it should be pretty easy. I'm going to be the one adding the lights, so that way it looks much better. So I'm going to do this cool looking advanced light. So yeah, that's cool. Hope you win. Thank you. Appreciate it. But we may not win, but we'll try our best to at least be part of the semifinals, because that'd be awesome sauce right there. But we'll give it our best shot we can. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Alright. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I think it's about maybe like that. Maybe. Okay, that looks pretty good. Love that. Alright, so then maybe like 4, like that. No, maybe 2. At least 2. Yeah, that looks okay. And then 4. Yeah, that's probably the best I can get. Like that. And then I'm just going to do the same thing here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Alright. So I got these lights ready. These are the handles for the light in here. I love that. That's my expectation. I want like a pretty cool looking light. Handlers? I'll call it handler. And I'll call this light holder. That's what I call my lights. Light holder. Alright, this is going to be the light holder. And then I'll go ahead and, yeah, you made a thumbnail for the game. I'll go ahead and add the logo for the game. And I might add it to your thumbnail. So, yeah, but for now I'm just going to do the stuff I can. So, let's see. Thank you for the thumbnail. Appreciate it. Alright. The next thing to do is to scale it. I want it a little off, not too much. Because I want it to look a little bit realistic. So, yeah. And then I'm going to do this. There you go. And scale it all the way over here. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash or something like that, because that'd be bad. And then, yeah, so far so good. It's looking pretty good. And then I'll go ahead and do that. And then I think I'll keep it as it is. Maybe scale a little bit. Alright, that's pretty good. And then the next thing is to add a light bulb. The light bulb is probably my favorite part about adding a light, because you get to like add some light to it, and that's awesome sauce. So go ahead and set this to max. There you go. And then what I need to do is to make sure that this thing is off. Alright, there we go. And I'll go ahead and decrease the size. So maybe like 7/8. And then 3/8 over here. There we go. Alright, wow, that's amazing. I love the light bulb. It looks fantastic. I think that's awesome. Alright, then I'm going to add a surface light. I want all the lights to cast a shadow at least, so the game feels a little more realistic. Although it will kind of cost some performance, but that's totally fine. Alright, so this is the light. I think it's going to face the bottom. Alright, perfect. That's what I wanted. Then I'll add a shadow. And then I'll cast it a bit more. Alright, maybe like 24 at least, and then the angle has to be a bit high. Maybe that's good. Alright, maybe not 24, maybe at least 14. Maybe 14 is fine. I like it though, it looks amazing. And then maybe like 2. And it looks really good, and I love that. Alright, and then I want to make sure that all the lights cast a shadow, because if they don't cast a shadow, then that's bad. Alright, so let me do that. There you go. But I won't change the angles or anything, I'm just going to change it so all the lights cast a shadow. Let's see what it looks like at full graphics. I wonder what it's going to look like. Hopefully it looks so darn good. Alright, here we go. That's actually really cool. Really cool. Although it's kind of dark, it looks really good. Alright, I'm pretty impressed. Maybe like increase the range. Okay, that is much better. Yeah. Maybe 32 at least. That is really cool. Amazing graphics. Like, you're playing Jailbreak with RTX. That is the coolest thing ever. I love that. Awesome. But the only downside is that if you're playing with lower graphics or you play on a device that does not support future lighting, the lights are going to appear outside, which is perfectly fine. I mean, after all, we want realism, so yeah. I am so impressed with this. This is amazing. So I'm going to call this rover spawn area walls. And then we'll go ahead and anchor or union all these. Oh yeah, all of them are... not anchored, apparently. Just forgot about that. Gotta make sure they're all anchored. Rover spawn area, fly handlers. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and anchor all of these. There you go. And then the landing pads are anchored. Soy sauce is anchored. These ones are not. We gotta make sure they're anchored. Please make sure they're anchored. Alright, and then all these are gonna be anchored. Perfect. And then I'll go ahead and group all these into one. Hi, nice to see you. Hope you have a great day today. Currently working on this really cool epic game. It's called The Discovery of the Moon. As you can see right here, this is the game. We're trying our best to get it ready, but I'm really satisfied with the design itself. But I do want to make sure it's facing the right way, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make it like... Oh yeah, I forgot the stair. Oops, forgot about the stair. There we go. And the rover. I forgot about the rover too. Rover has to not be... Whoa, that scared me. Thank you for subscribing though, really appreciate it. I can't read the widgets, so I'm apologizing for that. But thank you for subscribing. But turn down the phone volume. That's pretty loud. Perfect. All right. Now I'll be able to work on it more than ever. All right. So here it is, guys. The spawn area for the rover. Now, when the developers play the game, they'll be like, "Mr. Vince made this, and it's awesome." We do want like a path leading from here to like the spaceship, which is over here, but I can do that, so it's pretty easy. Maybe like a pretty detailed road with the sidewalk leading to the thingamajiggy, which is not too hard to add. So I think I'll go for the ordinary part right here. So I'm gonna go copy that. It's called the flooring, not the flooring carpet, but the flooring. So this is the flooring. I'll go ahead and move that out of there. And then I'll go ahead and name this the road. This is a real road, so yeah. The moon has some pretty detailed roads, so we want them futuristic, not real-life Earth roads. Excuse me. So I think they'll be made out of glass because they're supposed to be realistic on the moon, so I think that's why. But yeah, I'll make them black still because they're kind of detailed like that. But that's just me, alright? And then I'll make him like, maybe at least 16? Be like 4.5 on each side? No, maybe a little more. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, so that is the road. I think I'll do roads on this game, but they're not too much because this is the moon, and obviously this is where astronauts are like to get habitable, so not a lot of roads on this, but a pretty decent amount, I guess. So this will be leading to the spaceship, but I want to make sure this path is not, you know, in the way. That's a problem, but I'm going to be pretty satisfied with it. So let's see how long this should be. Maybe like 55. Also, another problem is that it's floating, but I'll fix that, which is very easy. But you got to take some caution because you might potentially fall in. Alright, so let's see. So then I need to, you added a shell to the garage. Alright, that is amazing. Got this nice looking screwdriver right there. And then the wrench, very cool. But we gotta make sure we union the mat, so that way we can save performance. But other than that, it looks amazing. Really good job. Yeah, I'm glad I have them on the team. But the only problem is actually the rock. The rock kind of feels a little off. So we're going to try to fix that. It's going to be pain, but it's possible. So I think if I go to flatten and then go to like, I don't know, maybe like, it's it fixed plane, and then just click on this, go to pick a spot. Where is it at? I think it's around here, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll do that for almost the entire moon. Some of it, not all of it. Just gonna do it for this area at least. Holy snap, is that the Earth? I saw the Earth. Wow, that is a giant Earth right there. Let's see. Holy snap. Wait, what? You can't use other people's audios in your game? Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. That means all Roblox games will probably be quiet. Oh no. That'll be on March 22nd. Uh-oh. Well, that's a stinker right there. Well, that's a big F. That's a big, big F in the chat. Oh yeah. Since I flattened out the entire thing, I expected this to happen. They're gonna float. What was the position? Oh, it's 761. I'll record that so I don't forget, and I'll just do that. There we go, perfect. I won't forget. Don't worry. We gotta make sure they're like correctly beside each other. All right. So then we have this over here. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Is that right? Let me check. If it's not right, that's totally fine. Yeah, it's kind of floating off a little bit. But yeah, but so far, I'm pretty satisfied. And he's also probably satisfied. And we're both doing a really good job. I think it looks much better than what I thought. But it's not completely done yet, so obviously it's not going to look as good, but I'm still satisfied. Alright, and I'm just going to, change the music a little bit. Let's do this one. See, audio uploads are now free, and you can only upload up to 10 each day. Each 30 days. So they made them free now. Roblox is doing good updates and bad updates. Okay, that's actually really awesome. But I'm kind of afraid to upload some music because I can get my account deleted. So I probably won't do that yet. But that's a really good update. Awesome Roblox. But also bad Roblox for not allowing people's audios in games. That's why. Why do they do that? That's awful. That's not cool. Oh my gosh. Roblox is gonna make it terrible. I bet. I'm pretty dissatisfied with Roblox right now. They're just gonna break games because of that update. That naughty little update is gonna break every Roblox game that we know and love. Man, darn Roblox for that. Curses Roblox! How dare you? How dare you make that update? I'll at least appreciate the audio uploads, but why did they have to do that? That's just bad, man. Imagine playing Jailbreak and then the audio's so quiet. And yes, I'm being serious. Wait, what? Wait, Roblox is coming on the PS and PS5? Let's see. It's actually just a page that talks about the senior software engineer. So it might be coming to the game. Oh man. I think that's a bad update. This sucks. Well, I guess it's one of the worst updates that Roblox made for audio. And I see why boomboxes were gone. Yeah, I see why. This is a bad update, man. Wait, why is it not spacing the right way? Wait, where's it at? Was it this? 6.2? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Good. Awesome sauce. Alright, so that's the road. I don't know about the sidewalk. Should the sidewalk be a little more futuristic too? Since we're on the moon, obviously we want it futuristic. Alright, let's do that. Oh, I was using the wrong one. Oops. Sidewalk. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yes, I should. Alright. What should it be, though? Maybe diamond plate, and it's gonna be colored like a gray. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, just do this. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna love that futuristic kind of style. Let's see, where is that? Okay, it's right there, so I want to make sure that it's right there. Scale it by there, and then maybe like scale up a little bit. That's what sidewalks are like, scaled up a little bit compared to the road, and then yeah, perfect sauce. The road and the sidewalks are complete. At least this part, I like it. So I'm gonna run a test, and I'm gonna play it and test it out. So this guy is doing a really good job. So I'm gonna test it out. Alright, here we go. The first ever test with Rover Space Station. Oh, nice jam. Thank you, appreciate it. We're not done yet, but it looks amazing. I did some of it, he did some of it. We both did a fair amount of stuff. I'm the one who modifies stuff. He's the one who's built stuff. So, congrats to credit to him. I love these jams. Yeah, the Dream Jam is really good because you can actually like make your own experience as long as it follows the TOS. That's why I liked it up. What? Darn it, my phone turned off again. It does that all the time. I don't know why, but alright, it should never do this on remote stuff. Alright, here we go. Test with the rover. Alright, so here's the game as of right now. So I got this astronaut thing that you get over here. Alright, let's see. So we got the rover, we got the astronaut helmet. Oh, did the stream actually go back? Wait. Please tell me it did. Wait. Did it really? Did it really? Wait. Maybe it did. Maybe. Oh, it did, but no, it's at the same. So after so long, after like, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been like 10 minutes. After that long, I have finally fixed the problem. Alright, so let me explain what happened. So, for some reason, the Wi-Fi decided to shut down, and that caused everything to stop working. My stream stopped working, I was kicked out of the studio. Luckily, I wasn't actually kicked out of it. I was just in the page, the main page. And, oh yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it was crazy, but luckily we got it fixed. So, yeah, I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been like 10 minutes since it's been like that. So, I am extremely sorry for everyone who's watching the stream. It was weird, so thank goodness it's back online. I mean, that was weird. Like, whoa, that happened? Like, that was the weirdest thing ever. Thank goodness, though, it's back. So I am very sorry for those who were experiencing the issue. Now it sucks, but hopefully you guys understand. So I'm going to go ahead and play this again. Oh yeah, the stand is still not fixed. And the light was fixed though, but the stand is not. So it's kind of broken. Oh, nope, the light is not fixed either. I'll fix that as well, so don't worry. But the rover is adjusted, so that means it works as intended. As you can see, the rover works as intended, and the wheels have been fixed, and it works just fine. There are no issues with it. I do want some changes. I want the player to be holding the steering wheel. But aside from those changes, I think it's gone pretty well. I'm not feeling too bad about that. Yeah, so we go ahead and enter the rover again. And as you can see, this is the road. Maybe I should make it so like, yeah, it's a little slower, but not too slow. It works just fine. The path is gone. I think it's because we're adding a new path. So that way the roads connect to each other and it's a little better than it was. So that's intended. Big shout out to him. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. But still got some changes to make. But yeah, so ran a test and it's been going positive. Nothing too bad about the test. Also, the stairs have been adjusted, but it seems that all of them are not unioned, which I think is kind of weird. But the problem is, if I union all of the stairs, some of these stairs will turn to like a shadow effect. I'm pretty sure, is that true? Yeah, some of them will turn it. It's not too bad. But, I mean, yeah, I can keep it like that. Maybe I'll union them all and just keep it as it is. So maybe I'll call it like a spaceship staircase. Spaceship staircase, maybe like that. So I do need to make some new stuff, and then we'll be good. So let me go ahead and change that to precise convexity compensation. I'll go ahead and make sure it's the right stuff. There you go. Maybe that's good, I guess. And then we can go on from there. So here's the staircase. Here's the stuff. Go ahead and keep that in there. And then I'll go ahead and put these inside of that same exact place. And I'll also go ahead and union all of these pillars. I'll call them spaceship pillars. That's what I'm just going to call them. And then I'll call this one the landing pad. And then we'll move the spaceship in here so that way, yeah. I'll call this the spaceship area. And there we go. So that is the spaceship area. And I have to say, it looks amazing. So over here is the garage area where you can get your vehicle. It looks really nice, but there are some problems with it. Like this one, the shelf is floating a little bit off the ground, and the astronaut helmet is not actually inside of it. So that's kind of weird, but alright. It's called the shelf. There you go. So let me go ahead and please, I want to get the astronaut helmet in there. It's called the astronaut helmet. But I do need to make it like a mesh part, which is totally fine. So these are all the parts inside. I'm going to go for each one. So this one is a light. Does it have a light? It does have a light. That's pretty cool. I'll call this a light source. And then it has to cast shadows. There you go. But yeah, so your game is getting much better. Yeah, it's looking much better than it did before. I love it. But it's not done yet. We still got some stuff to work on. So this is the light. The light looks pretty good. I think I'll make it like a cylinder. But that's totally fine. Also, I was scratching my head because, yeah, termites. Yeah, that sucks, but we have to live with it. So yeah, I was actually trying to check out Twitter, but it turns out that the Wi-Fi was lost, so that's what happened, and then it's back, so that's good. I may make that flashlight a little more cylinder instead of just like an ordinary weird-looking thingamajiggy. Let's see, where's the other flashlight part? I'll name this the flashlight light bulb. Not Luigi. Flashlight light bulb. Alright. What's new? Alright, so let's see. Just checking some stuff out. Let's see. And yeah. Let's see. Let's see, we don't comment on rumors or speculation, but also we're hiring like crazy. Please check our job page. Roblox is hiring a PS engineer from Sony? Wait, what? Interesting. I did not know that. Let's see, no free models. We are not going to be using free models because that's not part of the Dream Jam. Why would you insert free models in the Roblox games? What? Alright, let's see. Roblox is being serious, though. It's just so weird. Alright, let's see. Alright, anyways, so... Did I just name it Luigi? I named it Luigi. I didn't mean to type that. I meant to type in light bulb, not Luigi. Alright, and then we have these. The light bulb's fine. Maybe instead of lily white, we make it institutional white. Full white. Like that. But other than that, it's pretty good. Alright, then we need to take the other thingamajiggies on the light bulb, and then we'll be good. Alright, this one right here. I like the material. Kind of weird with lower graphics, but it looks good. And then this one has to be called the flashlight piece. Flashlight piece. There we go. Alright, and that is the flashlight piece. It's a little better than it does look right now, but still some stuff to take. So mainly the one who's like updating the stuff, and then he's the one who's making the stuff. So yeah, that's pretty obvious. I like the flashlight, but there's so many updates I have to make on this thingamajiggy. And I'll go ahead and scale it like that. Oh my goodness, why is my thingamajiggy flooding with so many new stuff? What's this? Alright, this is pretty helpful. Alright, there you go. The flashlight looks a little better than it does before. So then we have to like do that. There we go. Alright, that is the flashlight. We're not done yet, but we still got a couple more stuff. Alright, then this is the back piece of the flashlight. So I'm going to name it to that flashlight back piece. I don't think there's any changes with it. I think it's just the same as usual. Maybe? Maybe I'll change it to a cylinder instead of just a square. Because if it looks like a square, it's low detailed. But the shelf is fine. I like the shelf, but I think this has to be a little more detailed, honestly. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I like it. It looks nice, but it's be pretty detailed if I were you. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and scale it up a little bit. Not too big, maybe not too small either. And there's one more piece of the flashlight. There you go. Flashlight main piece. There you go. Make it a cylinder. And then I think we're good with the flashlight. Although it does need to connect with this. Aside from that, the flashlight is pretty good. Looking nice. Do want to change the color of it a little bit, not too much. And then we'll be good. So maybe instead of new yellow, we could do like gold. I think gold does a pretty decent job, I guess. And then we can uni this and call it a flashlight. Alright, and then the flashlight logo will probably be inside of the flashlight. And then there we go, we got our flashlight. And then just need to scale up a little bit until this piece right here probably connects to the thingamajiggy. May not be the best, but we'll try. So it's kind of floating up a little bit. Maybe 288, maybe. Let's see. Just checking here. Alright, no, it's still floating off the ground. Alright. Maybe 283? Oh no, that's 83. I don't want that. 283. No, still floating off the ground. Maybe 26. That's a little funny, but alright, that is pretty good. That's probably ideal. While it may have some glitches, looks pretty good. And then this one has to align itself with it as well, so. What was the original? Wait, what? That's not the original. Alright, the original spot. What the? Oh yeah, redo everything. There you go. Let me just do this. Alright, how about I go ahead and like, maybe that's a good idea, but also a weird idea. Alright, let's see. Let me just move it like that. Alright, that's pretty smart. Pretty smart. Alright, there you go. I think it worked. Alright, yeah, I think it did work. There we go. Nice on the flashlight. So the flashlight looks a little better. Although not by a lot, but at least it's better than it was before, so awesome sauce. There's any free modes. I'm streaming on my channel if you guys want to keep watching. You can if you want, but yeah. And then we got the pieces. We also got the screwdriver, the wrench, and the astronaut helmet. I think the astronaut helmet will be the one that will be updated because we want mesh parts. Because parts with meshes are kind of bland, so I think that's why. But what I can do is like get the astronaut helmet from Starter GUI, because that's where I put my astronaut helmet at. It's in starting scripts. Alright, there you go. Astronaut's helmet. There is the handle. Get the handle, move it in here, and we'll go ahead and anchor it so it doesn't fall off. And then I think it's called handle. Alright, there it is. And then I'll have to position the actual thingamajiggy to that helmet, and then we're good. What the? No, I don't want to stretch it out. I want to make it look like that. There you go. Alright, then it's 30. Alright, 30 it is. 30. There you go. Perfect. So that's the helmet. They both look extremely similar. This one's a little more detailed, so that's nice. And yeah, although it's kind of like glitched a little bit, but I won't really complain. It looks a little better like that. Yeah, astronaut's helmet is officially complete. Looking nice. All right, let's see. Guys, if you keep watching my clothing video, the trick doesn't work anymore. Just telling you. The trick does not work. You don't have to worry about it. It's gone. Alright. Astronauts. What do we call it? What is it? Helmet? It's just helmet. Okay? The trick doesn't work. You don't need to complain about it, alright? Please don't complain anymore. It was patched. So please stop complaining just because it doesn't work anymore. We can already buy jackets, so yeah. Alright. Let's see. Got this wrench. Alright, I think that's all of it. Alright, good. Gotta anchor it. Anchor them all. Make it a wrench. The main wrench. Wrench. There you go. I think I'll keep the same stuff. Nothing changed. And I'll make this anchored. Yeah. Oh, it's already anchored. Alright. Nice and nice. Alright, and then if it's floating, we have to... No, doesn't look like it's floating. I think it's... Yeah, it's probably the same stuff. Alright. And then that was the wrench. Then we have the screwdriver. It's so hard to select the parts of the screwdriver. No, no. Let's see. There you go. Screwdriver. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then there's one more. Yes. Alright. Group them all. Turn it into a screwdriver. Screwdriver. Oop, screwdriver. There we go. And then the same stuff. Yeah. Anchored. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Then the wrench. It's the same. There we go. And then the shelf is the last thing we have to anchor. Or, yeah. There we go. The shelf is the last one. But this time I'll make it a little different. I'm going to make it a box. There we go. Well, not really. Maybe in default. I think default's fine. Because if we do precise, it would just be extremely weird. So, I guess I'll keep it as it is. Alright, now I need to scale it down until it hits the floor. There we go. And now I'll have to move it aside. And then I think we're good. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Very good. Very good. That is complete. The shelf is finally done. Holy snap. I love the shelf. It looks amazing. Amazing looking shelf right there. Big shout out to the man himself. So that is done. I think all of this has been anchored, so I don't think there's anything else we could do around here. In the area. But I love it. We do want to make a regenerator so we can spawn the amount of rovers we want. So yeah, maybe an auto generator. I'll get that later, but I'll do this for now. Alright, so the next thing to do, let's see. The next thing I want to do is to go in here and make a folder called vehicles. This is what I did with Life on the Moon vehicles, and I'll do the same thing here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go to Life on the Moon testing. I'll go ahead and close that. Alright, and I have to go to Life on the Moon testing. For this. Where is it at? Right there. Alright, so I have to go in here. My computer feels a little quicker. I don't know why, but it's just me. But don't worry. Yeah. How do you learn to code? So basically, with the power of my mind, I was able to code. So like, it was a long time ago, but basically, I don't know how I learned. I think it's from the free models, excuse me, and that's how I learned. And then I watched some tutorials, how to code, and then voila, finally learned how to code. Like, that's crazy. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is go over here, As long as the game is done. It takes a little while. The tunnel to Roblox Studio is not responding. Just kidding. Alright. There's actually a folder. I think it's not a folder. It's in here. It's called the car spawn. I need to copy it. And then I need to go back. So I'm going to copy this. There you go. File. Close place. And I have to go back. And then I'll show you guys this trick. Alright, here we go. So now that I got the code, I just need to go back. Discovery of the moon. And then we'll be able to get this a test shot. A baby shot, I guess. Alright, here we go. Roblox made one of the few tweets in which they have an exclamation point. Interesting. Let's see. Excuse me. So how did I learn the code? So it was like, was it 2019? I think it was 2019. But basically, I had these thingamajiggies. They were free models. They had scripts in them, and that's how I got the code, some of the code. And I also watched tutorials, used the dev forms, some of the dev form pages, and then eventually I finally learned how to code. Although I'm not completely skilled at it, I know some of it, so I was able to code most of the stuff. And that's why I'm known as the coder of the game itself. He's probably the builder, mainly the programmer. So basically, I'm Bat CC, and he's like a CMO. But me, I'm thinking I'm a sort of a hybrid between the two. So yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot it doesn't copy. All right. Let's do this again. All right. So I have to move the car spawner here. Oops. Oh, good. Alright, time to change the music. Alright, the music. Music is going to be updated in 3, 2, 1. Alright, there you go. The music is... So some of you probably remember this game called Life on the Moon 2019. If you don't, that's totally fine. But basically, this is one of the music that plays. Thank you. You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for telling me how I learned how to code. I don't even remember, but it's like... So I was working on this game called Life on the Moon, and it was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and just add some stuff. And then this update called 1.0.0 was like under development, and then finally got... Dang. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know how that happened, but alright. Wait a minute. Why is the rover spawn area not modeled anymore? Let's see. And jailbreak is going to be so different because of that Roblox update. Terrible Roblox update, actually. Everything changed dramatically when I removed some of that stuff, like the humanoid. Dang, that was so much. Alright. Oh, he got it back. Alright. But it's not the same thing. Rover spawn area. Oh yeah, remember my game was just having some rovers, and then we just drive around the rovers, so it just have so much fun. But then Life had been passed on to be dead, and then Life had been revived a year and a half later. But it's still dead, because most people failed to play Life on the Moon. And until this game released, that's what we got. Also, I don't know what's with the space stuff, but we only want these. These are fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and just work on some of the other stuff. I love this, though. It's nice. Alright, he's setting some of the sidewalk. Alright, we do want to, like, union all that, so that way it looks a little better. We want to also, like, precisely connect them without any issues. I like it, though. Alright, so back on topic. So this is the spawn area. Where's the car spawner? Oh, there it is. Alright. I'm going to call it a rover spawner, where it spawns rovers over time. And then we don't need this model. We just move it inside of vehicles. Oops, wrong one. Vehicles. Vehicles. That's why I called my stuff. configuration. It's called configurations. Old vehicles, let's see, vehicle spawn delay. Yeah, I haven't updated this in a long time. Right, and then I have the vehicle. Then vehicle spawn range. There you go. It was 25. Maybe I'll keep it at 25. I think 25 is fine. And then vehicle. I have to select the rover. I said Rockster, but it's a rover. Alright. This ain't life in the moon. Alright, then this is just a spawn. I was like, yeah, this is not really a free model. I already modified it, so yeah. Big shout out to Mr. Dutch Developer for the original. I guess I can use this as long as it's not like, hey, it's a completely free model. And then I'll just keep this as it is. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and name this Rover Spawner System Script. Also, I want them to despawn over time because if we have a lot of them, then that's just gonna be bad. Alright, then we have these. Oh my gosh. Alright, we definitely need to change this. Configurations. This will take a little while, I guess. And this one has to be called configurations. Alright, this one has to be called vehicle spawn delay. Like that. Alright, perfect. And then this one has to be called vehicle spawn range. Again, pretty easy to type. Vehicle spawn range. I'm a fast typer, so I type pretty quickly. And then this one is called vehicle. It's just called vehicle. And then this one is called spawn location. Can't just put spawn. I'm going to put it spawn location. Spawn location. And then, yeah, visual. Just, yeah. Alright, there we got this. And then, yeah, this is what I used for Life on the Moon back in the day. And then it's still the case today. And yeah, everything was so different back in the day. Can't believe Life on the Moon turned from some infant to something else. Like, holy snap, Life on the Moon changed so much to what it is nowadays. Alright, spawn location. What's with the cylinder, though? Why is there a cylinder? Why do we need the cylinder? Alright, I don't think we need the cylinder. I think it's just for something else. Alright. And then spawn location transparency doesn't have to be set. That's an unimportant. And then we got this. It's called old vehicle. It's called old vehicle. That's what I called it back in the day. It still is called old vehicle. Man, 1.0.0 was so different back in the day. So many weird stuff, actually. And this one has to be called spawn location. Like, I don't even have the proper variables back in the day. They were all just like, game that workspace, and then it's just a lowercase workspace, and now I just have like, alright, this has to be called vehicles, without the folder. I don't know how this is going to work. I had this from the start as well, so that's good. Alright, so that's that. Vehicle remains, I didn't do that one yet. I need to do that one. I'll do vehicle remains. Vehicle remains for just, yeah. And then, oh yeah, I need to make a folder. This folder is going to be called modifications. Modifications. Asimo is like rating my Twitter homepage. Holy snap, Asimo, you're too crazy today. Dang, Creepcraft. Now you're gonna create some sounds with your mouth? Wow, that's crazy. Alright, so here's the int value. Modifications. Vehicle remains for, and then normally it was 60 seconds. So I'll keep that 60, and then it's gonna be 30. So old vehicle, and then modifications. Vehicle remains for, and then this is the chassis. We gotta make sure the chassis is there. I used to do driver seat, but then I was like, Screw the driver's seat. We're doing the chassis. So that way the vehicle doesn't break. Because remember back in the day, the Barragini was so bugged. When you spawned one in any house, the Barragini would end up being stuck in the wall. Like, I remember that. And then I was like, I have to move the spawn because of that. So the Barragini used to get stuck when you spawned one in your house. Like, that was crazy. And I fixed it the next update, so. The first ever update was the only update in which the Barragini was broken. And I was not kidding. Alright, I'll make it maybe 5 seconds. 5 seconds is probably a good amount of time. And then I probably don't need that. Let's see. I'm probably not that either. I don't think I need spawn range. Alright, let's see. So I'm currently working on the spawning of the vehicles, and it will be good to go. It's like Life in the Moon 2.0, but slightly worse, because it's not Life in the Moon. It's completely different from it. Alright, then we need to do vehicle. Let's see, vehicle. Perfect. And then what I need to do is to change that from spawn to spawn location. Because it's called spawn location, not the other thing. And then this has to be changed to 25. Oh my goodness, so many stuff to update. Alright, and then we need to change this. I named it garbage vehicles. Oh my gosh, I still have the... Why is there a moon animator saves in the server storage? I don't care. It's just something. Yes, I don't use moon animator anyways, so yeah. Now I animate pretty well through the Roblox default animator. Yes, sir. All right. So then we have these garbage vehicles folder. This is where the vehicles go after they get removed because of the despawning system. They get sent in the trash and they immediately delete themselves. Back in the day it was a while wait. Now it's just a child added and just gets, yeah, gone. Goodbye. Alright. And then I need to go ahead and change this to old vehicle. There you go. Then I have to change it to game workspace, vehicles. Oh no, I just have to, yeah, just keep all of that same. Except for this one, because apparently this one has to be old vehicle. Just forgot about that. Local new vehicle. Oh, it's called a new vehicle. Oh, I did not know that. I thought it was old vehicle still. Alright, so I have to change this to new. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, there we go. So that is the entire thing. The system will now work. So what I need to do is get out of there, zoom out of the garage, commit, script, publish, and then voila. Now we're gonna run this. Actually, I'll be the one running it. So yeah, come here, come where I need to show you something. Alright, I will do that in the testing. Don't worry, friend. I got it ready. Okay, here we go. The moment you all have been waiting for. The test with the spawning of the rover. Alright, here we go. Yeah, testing rover. testing, 1, 2, 3. So by the time I spawn, the rover should be there. But if not, something's wrong with the script. It should work. Alright, I promise you it will work. It will totally work. I promise. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Alright, here we go. Let's see. It'll take a couple seconds. Just taking some time. Value is not of... Alright, what do you need, Mr. Hamster Guy? Let's see. Alright, well, I'm gonna say that the sidewalk connecting to that looks pretty decently good. I like it, but I still think, personally, they should be connected. Even if they're glitching out, it would have been better if they were, like, equal position for the Y. But I actually am satisfied with that. That looks pretty good. But again, I want you to, like, make sure that they're connected like that. I might do that maybe tomorrow, but yeah. So for some reason, I got an error saying, oh, it was line number 9? What was that? Wait, what? Value is not a valid member of Rover. What did I... Oh, yeah, that's why. That's because I called it an old vehicle. It's supposed to be called a new vehicle, not old. Why did I call it old back in the day? It's supposed to be called a new vehicle. Alright, so then we have to do old value equals new vehicle. And a new vehicle, the value equals... Oh, no, it's old value. Oh, old vehicle dot value equals new vehicle. Not old, but old new. New vehicle. New vehicle dot parent is the same. New vehicle, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright, there you go. Now it should be fixed. Now we just advance to the next class. Alright. I'm not completely upset over this, but I think personally we should like equal the spacing out. Maybe like equal the positioning of the thingamajiggies, sidewalks and the roads, and then it'll be good, I guess. But I think it looks pretty good. I like it, but again, I just think it's better off to like yeah, a better curve. I don't do that with my game, but that's a pretty good looking road. I think I see a reason why I don't do that yet. I might do that for the next update for my game, Life on the Moon, but I'm not too mad about it. Let's see. What's the plan of the game? I mean, what's next of the phase you're doing right now? I haven't decided yet. We might do something really fun in the future. If the game is part of the finals and we won, I don't think that'll happen, but if we do manage to win this game, Dream Jam, we might add something really exciting, like a celebration to win our reward. But for now, we just don't have a plan for it yet. But eventually, the sky will be like, alright, so here's the sky, right? Just pretend this is the sky, alright? So instead of just being like, yeah, it's the sky, yeah, blah, 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 we're just gonna make it, we're gonna add an atmosphere. We're gonna have some oxygen so people can breathe in the atmosphere. And then we're gonna remove breathing because breathing sucks. And then we're gonna go ahead and like, instead of adding breathing, we will just add some fall damage. So if people fall from a high height, you will take some damage. But because of the gravity of the moon, like so long, like anti-gravity like that, apparently you're just not gonna, yeah. Don't know, we are working on it. So yeah, currently no plans yet, but we're currently working on it, investigating some stuff. But we'll get the ASAP, so don't worry. Alright, Life on the Moon back in the day. Anti-gravity. Explore the moon. You can double jump, no fall damage, and you're just like, yeah, having some fun jumping around like crazy. And then this update comes around, and now it's like, alright, so, oh, the rover has been fixed, but the rover is facing the wrong direction. It works now, but the rover is facing the wrong direction when it spawns. So, not too hard to fix, but alright. It's been working just fine. Hopefully it spawns again. No? Wait. No? Wait, what? An error? Yes. Configuration. Okay. So, there are two problems. Number one, the rover was facing the wrong direction when it spawns. And number two, there is no such thing as configuration in the rover. Dang, that's some 1.1 cringe. Alright. Oh my gosh. I see why. It was line number 17. Yeah. Alright. So we just have to like change this to yeah. That's pretty easy. Perfect sauce. Alright. So yeah, but I still think personally the sidewalks should be like glitching alongside because we want them to perfectly face. I want to union them so that way we have a better road system, but it's not too bad right now. But I still think we should do that. The sidewalks are kind of the worst part. The roads are fine, but the sidewalks need to be like more adjusted, but I think they're okay. This one's glitching, which is good. Is this one glitching too? Alright, no? Alright, that's okay. I can change that. So, yeah, we can kind of glitch them up, and then we can union them later on, so that way it looks a little better. Alright, let's see. They don't look too bad, but I still think that should happen. Alright, let's see. What are you gonna do them with them, man? Alright, let's see. Gonna move them here. Let's see. We want to make sure it doesn't break, so yeah. Wait, did it crash? Okay, good. It didn't crash. I will agree with the fact that it has to face the staircase. It may not be accurate, but you have to make sure it faces the staircase. I don't think it's facing the right way, though. It doesn't look correct. Maybe we can kind of change it up a little bit, but yeah, not too much to complain about. What is the orientation of this thing, anyways? Let's see. 137, and this one is 142. All right, that's not too bad. We can change it up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little better. All right. Well, I can assume that it's gonna work. Let's see. All right, that's slightly better, but it's still kind of off by a little bit. But I won't really complain. So it's fine. Yeah, 137. That's pretty good. I guess maybe it's just my view, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. The sidewalks still need to be a little more adjusted, but other than that, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I like it. Personally, though, the sidewalks got to be like in the right spot. But yeah, I can kind of fix that a little bit. You know, won't really affect it, but I wonder if I can do that. Maybe like something like this. Let's see. Maybe like that, maybe? Let's see. Oh, it's a little off. That's not too bad. I wanted to like connect to each other so that way it's a little more detailed. Not like, yeah, kind of choppy. So like, try a little carefully. There you go. Alright, let's see. Maybe it's a little off, but yeah, not too much, but we can move it a little bit. Alright, let's see. Was it at 821? Was it this one that affects it? I don't know. Maybe. What's it, that one? Varies. Alright. I don't know. I don't think so, but it's fine. Alright, let's see. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh! Oopsie daisies. Alright, I gotta commit this one, too. I gotta commit that one, and then we'll be good. Alright, so then I gotta move this. Holy snap, I don't want to do that. Oopsie daisies. Alright, still kind of off by a little bit. Not too much. Alright, let's see. Just do that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's not easy to perfectly get the sidewalk to face the same way as that one. So it's probably possible, but it's extremely hard. Alright, just move it a little bit. I move it a little carefully. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look easy. Like, it just happens. I think I see why I don't do this in Life in the Moon nowadays, but it's amazing if that happens. So we definitely gotta do something about this. Rover is working and spawns the right way. Yep, I got that working now, so that's good. But I still don't like the sidewalk facing the wrong way. Like, it's kind of weird. Alright, let's see. I moved it a little bit differently. Let's see. I don't know, to be honest. It does look okay, but looks a little better, but still it's kind of off. Like this piece, this little chunk right here, you gotta make sure it's in the right spot. But then, yeah, we gotta have to, like, make it at the right spot, so. Yeah, this is gonna be terrifying, dude. Epic. Alright, let's see. Alright, just moved it a little bit, not too much. Alright, let's see. It probably won't connect, but that's okay. It'll be pretty close. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. Moved it a little bit off, but not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. I got this little piece to move. Alright, just to move it a little bit, not too much. Let's see now. It may not connect, but... Yeah, that looks a little better, but it's still kind of off, but that's totally fine. That is pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. We're going to make some accurate positions now. All about editing. The proper positioning. So, it may not be the best, but we did give it a shot, so... Yeah, I think it was like... Yeah, a little off, not too much. A little better, but still gotta, like, accurately put it at the right spot, so... That's my goal, to get it at the right spot. But then again, we gotta finish it by Monday, so... Yeah, alright, that was very good. But... There's one problem. Yeah, there's the problem. Still kinda off. Maybe if I do that, can I do that? Man, it's so difficult to do this. But it's possible. Alright, moved it a little bit again. Let's see what happens now. Is it accurate? Alright, not too bad, once again. Not connected fully, but it's not too bad. Alright. Well, that's a nice looking sidewalk right there. While it may not look as good as I planned it to be, it doesn't look too bad. Let's see if this can do the job. I know it's gonna suck, but... Alright, just move it a slight bit. Let's see. Let's see it now. I don't know why that doesn't snap the grid. Yeah. Looks okay. I don't know if I'm acting like a professional who just wants perfect precisions. Maybe. Jailbreak doesn't have the perfect roads, and that's okay. Neither will this. Alright, every movement of my mouse causes it to move alongside. Let's see now. Dang, we're still like a little bit off. Not too much, actually. Maybe like 2? Maybe like 0.002 studs? Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Did it work? Did we get it? At least for this one. Okay. Alright. Well, doesn't look too bad. A little better. Probably the best we can get. You're still a little off, but... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Maybe we'll keep it as it is. I mean, after all, we don't really have to have the perfect stuff, but... It looks good. So, what I need to do is union this. I'm pretty sure it's going to make it look significantly better if I union it. Although it's kind of messy, but... Yeah. It may not be perfect, but it's the best we could do. With the ordinary cards, actually. Maybe if I, like, do it with something else. I'm curious. What if I used wedges as the sidewalks? It's just for a test. Thinking back into the past, 2019 calculations. We don't want the ball, the spear. That's what it's called. We want this. Alright, so let's pretend this is the sidewalk, alright? And then we have another one. The block. Alright. Let's pretend that we are making our sidewalk and we want to make an edge. So, like, this wedge here. I don't know if we can do it with the wedge. Maybe? Maybe, just a little maybe, although I can't completely confirm that. And I'll move this and then connect that. Alright, so I got this little wedge here, alright? And I got the sidewalk. How can we go by connecting them? Like that. Yeah, that's a good example. So we could connect them like this. We can move it like that. Although we do need to, like, straighten it out so that way it faces this as well. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe scale it down a little bit. Yeah. So we could do that, but it's not completely perfect. And then we have this piece over here as well. And then rotate it. I mean, it's not too bad, but it looks pretty good, actually. That is pretty good. Although the only problem is that the orientation can be a little messy, but that's pretty good. Yeah. Now thinking of the past, it's not too bad. Not too bad, I'm gonna assume. But it does look pretty good. Although we do need to make some measurements, so I'm gonna try it a little differently. So that was that with this. If I do it with just a wedge and then just this part with simple stuff, how could we do that? So if you have this wedge here, and then we want to like make a curve, we could use a part and make it face this way and do that. Is there actually a way to do that without doing that? Maybe not, but that'll be funny and fun if we can do that. Let's think about it. So this piece here, we could put a part there, but we'll do it a little differently. I doubt it, but that would be pretty fun. So this is probably a great way to do it, but it's still kind of messy sometimes. It may not connect to the wedge, so yeah, let me show you guys once again. So here's the wedge, alright? I don't know why it's off, but alright, let me just connect it back. Alright, so back on topic. Here's the piece, alright? Alright, there you go. And then we got this wedge piece over here. So I don't have the proper rotation. So let me go ahead and make this like a 45-degree angle. I'm pretty sure this is a 45-degree angle. And I have to make this 45 degrees. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's a 45-degree angle. But the problem is, due to the size of the wedge, even though we got the correct size, it won't fit on the sidewalk. So I can definitely see why. Yeah, this is not ideal for a sidewalk. So I guess I'll go over with this instead. While it may not be perfect, this is the best we could do for now. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and conclude today's live stream. So if you guys have enjoyed, you may leave a like, feel free to subscribe. And as always, my name is Mr. Vince. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, it stopped. Okay.